This video was supposed to be uploaded around August, and therefore it follows the series 12 format. Because of several family emergencies, the video got pushed back a lot, but here it is, so enjoy. Welcome to the biggest project on my channel yet. I've been making videos on Pokemon Showdown for quite some time now, which is an online battle simulator for Pokemon, so you can stop asking me for it on TikTok. That would be nice, thank you. And although most of the people I encounter are actually very nice, there's definitely been a lot of toxic behavior during my time there. For the most part, I don't include toxic comments in my videos. There are exceptions, but it's not something that I like to focus on myself. But one of the comments that I get the most is that I'm doing this because I'm tired of losing and for easy wins. And maybe they're right. Or maybe fuck you. And I figured out for today's video, I'll put it all to the test. So in order to do this, I've decided to play Pokemon Sword and Shield. More specifically, the ranked online ladder. The goal is to reach Masterball tier, the highest rank in the game. Since this is an online ladder, it follows a different rule set than what we're normally used to with the National Dex Anything Goes on Showdown. It follows the VGC format, and the rules that you have to know are as follows. Dupe's Claws. I can only select one Pokemon from each evolutionary line, which means that if I have a Dusclops, I cannot choose another Dusclops or a Dusknoir or a Duskull. Only Dusclops. Yet another important rule is the item clause. I can only use one of each item in the game. For example, I cannot have more than one Focus Sash. And probably the most important rule is the restricted rule. All the Pokemon you see on the screen right now are restricted Pokemon, and we're only allowed to select 2 of them if we want. Because of how much of a difference the restricted Pokemon makes, I will be using them myself. And to make things more challenging, I've decided to play in the doubles format, meaning that there's going to be 4 Pokemon on the field at all times. And I've decided not to use Sashian at any point, because in my opinion it's just broken, and I just don't like using it. And the reason why this video is so long is because I've decided that good and important games will be shown in its entirety with commentary. And the spread and set to every single Pokemon can be found in the description. To start things off, we had some major issues. Biggest one being, my capture card had problems. And the games all throughout beginner to Pokeball tier had areas where the screen and audio would just turn to black. I don't know how audio turns to black. I severely fucked up that sentence. Anyways, there will be areas throughout the video where the audio of the game is missing, but the gameplay is still there and I will add music myself. The major problem with this happening is that the first games are lost, and I was using a gimmick. Fucking surprising. However, I went into casual battles to show you, oh my fucking god. Okay, so the way this works is very simple, and I'll basically walk you through it. Okay, so this strat is pretty fucking simple. Really. Genesect is pretty bad matchup, but you lead off with Landorus and Whimsicott. And all you really want to do is self-destruct on Landorus while you set up Tailwind with Whimsicott. So, there we go. And then we set up Tailwind. Because I'm max attack Life Orb with no defensive investments on Whimsicott, it's gonna one-shot my Whimsicott. And that's the important part about all of this. My Whimsicott needs to die. Its only job is to set Tailwind. There we go. It doesn't affect... Oh wait, does it? No, it doesn't. Yeah. I'm used to it letting me know that it doesn't affect them right away, but... whatever. Probably just a Spectral Teeth. So the good thing about this is that you can actually make your opponent waste a Dynamax turn. And now we go into Calyrex, Ice Rider, and Oranguru. This... oh god. So the thing is, Oranguru is Choice Scarfed, and has the ability Symbiosis. So it's going to go first and activate Calyrex's weakness policy. And because of its ability, it will also give Calyrex its Choice Scarf. So it doesn't really matter what is on the field, Calyrex will probably outspeed everything at this point. And another good thing is that Brutal Swing will also break any potential Focus Sashes. which is amazing. So there you go, brutal swing. And there's the weakness policy. So now we're at +2. And then Symbiosis will give him the Choice Scar, so he's even faster now. And Glacial Lance, it should do some damage. Yeah, they both die. And the thing about that is that Calyrex's Ice Rider's ability also causes it to get an attack boost for every single knockout it gets. So this Calyrex is at +4 now. With like a base 150 attack stat by default. So this thing, it hit hard. Okay. This should be fine. Right, so even if they Dynamax here, it's not really going to work. Because I'm going to Glacial Lance, and then I'm going to press Instruct. Instruct is a move that is specifically designed for Oranguru, which basically just makes me do the same move over again. So instead of catching one Glacial Lance to the fucking face, you're taking 2. Okay, and they actually don't Dynamax. Actually, this might KO both of them, unless they're sashed. No sash. Alright, they're just fucking dead. Well, you get the idea, right? So I get 2+4 Glacial Lance off every single turn. Pretty nice. Even though beginner to Pokeball tier games were lost, we reached Great Ball pretty easily. However, even if the gimmick is strong, it is stopped by a ton of bad matchups. Specifically, Zacian is a pain, as it can easily one-shot me amongst a ton of other restricted Pokemon and just Pokemon in general. So I decided to build around the gimmick instead, to try to get some sort of team chemistry going and kind of build from there. And the first Pokemon I decided to pick was Kyogre. However, this is a fucking special Kyogre, I'll tell you that. It has absolutely no investments or IVs in speed, and it's holding a Macho Brace. It's actually able to outspeed even Calyrex Ice Rider in Trick Room. Yes, this is a Trick Room Kyogre. And with full investment in special attack and HP, it becomes a very strong Dynamax option. Obviously, the second restricted I'm choosing is Calyrex Ice Rider with the weakness policy. Most of the time it's going to be activated successfully because it is actually quite bulky. With speed investment and max attack, alongside defense, it's able to outspeed Pokemon like Rayquaza in Tailwind, and can also work in Trick Room. And the first Pokemon I decided to pick up for support was Whimsicott. With the Prankster ability, I have instant access to Tailwind, so it supports my Calyrex. But it also learns Trick Room in order to support Kyogre, with Energy Ball to deal with opposing Kyogres. The Mental Herb is because we don't have speed investments, which means that we can get Tailwind or Trick Room up even though we're taunted. Even though Whimsicott is a frail Pokemon, for the most part it gets ignored because most people think that it's going to get Tailwind up anyway, so they're not going to focus it. I also decided to add Dusclops, which is an amazing Trick Room setter with max defensive investments, and able to take hits better from Pokemon like Zacian. And of course there's Oranguru and Landorus, so that I could do the strat if possible, while at the same time, Landorus really helps just in general because of how strong it is. Oranguru doesn't really do much unless it is paired with Calyrex. So that's basically the first draft for our first team, and we'll see how it goes. So if you're wondering why I'm so far into fucking Great Ball 7, it just kind of threw me there after Pokeball. Alright, let's see here. Isuk! So there's only one restricted here. However, both Snorlax and Stakataka can outspeed me in Trick Room. I think. Isn't Snorlax 30? I think it is. Honestly, because of Amoonguss, I'm down to lead Whimsicott and get a taunt off so we don't fall asleep. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. And then probably, yeah, Kyogre, Dusclops, and Calyrex seem pretty good. Trick Room is probably still the right play, if I'm being honest. Okay, so they do lead Amoonguss Snorlax, which is kind of terrifying. So what they can do here is go for Rage Powder, Belly Drum. But that wouldn't really help them because Whimsicott is immune to Rage Powder, which stops the Belly Drum. But I'm down to taunt the Whimsicott and Water Spout. Just worst case scenario, he goes for a big Snorlax and hits my Kyogre. That's the worst thing that can happen. Fuck. Well, okay, so this... One of my Pokemon is getting fucked up right now. I don't know which one, but one of them is fucked. But we're gonna get the taunt off, which is what's most important. I doubt that he's carrying a Mental Herb. Alright, so no Rage Powder. Because he definitely went for Spore. Yeah, that's into my Kyogre. So Water Spout isn't gonna do shit. So here's what I can do. They're probably expecting my Kyogre to switch out, and they double up into Whimsicott. So I'm gonna max Geyser and Trick Room. That's a hard fucking read, but we're, you know. If they knock out my Whimsicott, I'll be able to max guard and then set Trick Room with Dusclops. Oh, okay, so they actually swap Amoonguss for Stakataka. That could be pretty bad. I mean, is it bad, though? I don't know, I don't know. So there's only one attack coming this turn, and I'm hoping it's into my Whimsicott. It is. So he knocks out my Whimsicott, so I get a free Max Geyser off. I mean, that should still do a ton. Even if it's a Snorlax. Yeah, that's some serious damage. And we also get to see the berry, which is citrus? A guava, okay. Oh yeah, why wouldn't you have a guava? So, in comes Dusclops. There's not really anything he can do to stop Trick Room here. And we also get to see the item on the Stakataka, which is an Iron Ball, so he's definitely going to outspeed in Trick Room. But that also means he doesn't have the Focus Sash. So I'm just going to max guard Trick Room, because there's nothing he can do to stop that. There really isn't. So even if it looks like I'm wasting a Dynamax turn, I'm still going to have the Dynamax advantage because he's on his final turn. So I'll probably get a hit off. Because I don't think the Stakataka can kill me from this range. Okay, replenish. Into my Dusclops. Okay, and there's the Gyro Ball. Okay. I don't... That must have been a misclick. Well, we'll get free Trick Room. So, maybe you're thinking, why would I Trick Room if there's a chance that I don't outspeed? Because Dusclops outspeeds, right? So, what I can do now is I can Will-O-Wisp to Snorlax, which is going to really fucking slow it down. And I'm not too worried about Stakataka because I know it's Iron Ball, but it's not gonna one-shot me. And I'm gonna one-shot him. So I'm not really going to worry about the Snorlax here and just hope that Willow hits. Yeah, Body Press. Yeah, it doesn't kill. Alright, so... Will-O-Wisp does connect. And... Yeah, I think the Stakataka just dies here. So, I'm pretty sure Snorlax also cannot knock us out now. Darkest Lariat! Oh, okay. He may have wanted to max Darkness us earlier. Yeah, that doesn't do shit. Okay, so that was also my final turn of Dynamax, which is kind of bad. Amoonguss comes back in. And I don't think I can kill it. I'm not too worried about Snorlax. doing anything right now, so I will double up into Amoonguss, but something's falling asleep. Only way is if I get a crit Ice Beam or a Freeze. Alright, that's nice. There's the Ice Beam. It's gonna do decent. Yeah, that's good. Darkest Lariat. Might lose my Kyogre here. I actually live that. And Spore goes into Dusclops. That's fantastic. So, once again, I should just double up into the Amoonguss slot. I mean, Kyogre is probably going down this turn. But, you know, Snorlax isn't really much of a threat anymore. So I am going to double up. Yeah. Okay, they withdraw Amoonguss. Okay. And Porygon C. Okay, so Nightshade isn't going to do anything, but I'll get decent damage with Ice Beam. There we go. That's decent damage. Okay, so this is definitely going to kill my Kyogre. I'm not taking two of them, some bitches. And that's going to force us into Calyrex. Who may not outspeed. I mean, I know I don't outspeed the Snorlax, because I'm max speed. Oops. Honestly, I could just Willow the Porygon. And then, yeah, Glacial Lance. So, this should knock out both, because I'm pretty sure I outspeed the Porygon. But he switches out. Okay. So Amoonguss fucking dies. And I'm still asleep anyways. Double Edge. That still does decent damage. Damn. So Glacial Lance is, yeah, that's gonna kill both. We're just gonna leave us at +4. But then again, I don't know what the Porygon has. Like, that thing can carry Shadow Ball. Shadow Ball would not be good. I don't know if I live a Shadow Ball. I haven't done damage calcs on fucking Porygon. I'm just gonna Hyper Beam. Well, I don't live that. I know I don't live that. That's new. I mean, question is, what do you have? Okay, so it's Life Orbed, and he's about to get Willowed. Okay, I did wake up. So, what do you have to hit my Dusclops? That's the question I have. I mean, he's burned and he's Life Orb. And I get free Trick Room here because he Hyper Beamed. I'm also tempted to Skill Swap because it could be adaptability. Then again, I don't know any adaptability moves he would hit me with, but because it's not Trace. We saw that it's not Trace, and we saw that it's not Download. I think that's the other two abilities he gets, so it's probably adaptability. So he is going to frisk my Eviolite here, but that doesn't matter because what other item would you run on a Dusclops? Try attack. You know what? Wait. Okay. Either that was a misclick or they genuinely can't hit me. I don't know if that was intended or not, but GG, I suppose. That's new. Fuck your ball mushroom. Fucking Mushroom having ass bitch. And we're facing our first Sun team. So right off the bat, we should actually win the Weather War against Groudon, because we underspeed, which will weaken their Charizard. So I think I'm going to do the same lineup as last time. I don't want to bring Landorus, because if the Thundurus is defiant, it severely fucks us up, and we could lose the game turn 1. Incineroar is also kind of a problem here. Kind of. Because I don't have Protect on my Whimsicott. Okay, so they lead Saushian Whimsicott, which is that's actually not bad for us. It really isn't. Kyogre plays pretty well into this. It doesn't look like it, but it does. Because most of the time, Whimsicott will not carry Energy Ball. And I'm just going to Max Geyser right off the bat to try to knock out the Saushian, which would be huge. And I'm going to taunt the Whimsicott. And the reason why is because it's probably going to taunt me. Which, if it does, I have the Mental Herb and I will taunt it right back. And that kind of eliminates the ability for him to taunt me next turn. Unless he's also Mental Herb. That would be weird. So I'll get the taunt off regardless. Because his Whimsicott is faster than mine. A Groudon switching could be bad, but I'm not too worried about it because that would just be free damage onto the Groudon. But then again, if they don't protect the Saushian, it's probably fucking dead. Oh, they actually do taunt us. Okay, so that's great. That's actually fantastic. Because that's going to activate our Mental Herb. And now we are able to just taunt them right back. So unless they're not Mental Herb, I'm guessing they're Focus Sash. They're not. Okay, that's great. And Sacred Sword doesn't do all that much. And Max Geyser should either do crazy damage or just kill it entirely. Yeah, it's dead. Okay. Kyogre is such a good fucking matchup against Saushian when you play it correctly. And the Whimsicott is now locked in. It can't use any supporting moves. So there's no Tailwind, there's none of that. And they send out Groudon. I'm thinking Max Guard Trick Room. I mean, yeah. Because if that happens, I'll have the opportunity to reset the weather next turn. I mean, they could Dynamax here, actually, since they didn't lead Charizard, so there's a chance they didn't even bring it. Then again, if they did bring Charizard, that would actually be better for us. Okay, they do Dynamax. Okay, so I'm guessing they don't have Charizard? Or they could have Charizard. No. If they had Charizard, they would have sent out Charizard first and then switched Groudon in a Dynamax Charizard. Right? That would have been the right play, wouldn't it? Okay, so Max Guard. There's probably a Max Quake coming here. Moonblast. As long as I don't get the fucking special attack drop, that would be nice. Never mind, I fucking get it anyways. Okay, so it is Max Quake. He's going to try to build up his special defenses, which is fine, because I don't care too much if Kyogre goes down here. So I am going to Max Geyser and Energy Ball. It's not going to do too much. I don't know if it's Assault Vested or whatever, but it's in the sun. But again, getting Trick Room up is also pretty fucking nice. Because the only Pokemon I can think of that I don't outspeed in Trick Room with Calyrex is Incineroar, potentially. Oh! That was actually a perfect turn by my opponent. Goddamn. They fucked me. I mean... Well, yeah, they actually got a lot out of that turn, because that was my last turn of Dynamax, so they can probably one-shot my Kyogre here, but I'm at least going to get a Water Spout off, which is going to do some damage. I don't know if Ice Beam does more. No, it doesn't. It's not Stab. I mean, it's... Actually, it should do about the same. Yeah, I should do Water Spout for, double target. And just Energy Ball to Groudon. This is why I'm carrying Energy Ball on the Whimsicott, by the way, instead of Moonblast. Because it's able to deal with Kyogre very well. It's not doing the utmost of damage right now. Oh wow, yeah, Kyogre's dead. Because of the Moonblast from the Whimsicott, but I mean, it did do decent damage. I mean, we lose Kyogre, but we did do some decent damage, and they do get a special defense boost, which really only matters on this Energy Ball. But Calyrex, how the fuck is my Whimsicott still alive? Calyrex doesn't care about special defense boosts. And I outspeed them in Trick Room, so... Alright, so Groudon's Dynamax is done. I mean, honestly... If the Groudon has Protect, and it's not Assault Vest, he could try to stall out Trick Room here. But if he does, that is... I mean, they don't know, but that's a huge mistake. And actually, wait, if the last Pokemon is Charizard, then we've already won. Because they might stall out Trick Room, but it's not going to matter. It's not going to do jack shit. I have tricks. So they do go for Protect. Okay, so they're trying to stall out Trick Room. There's 2 turns left, right? This and one more. So we're going to get a free attack boost on the Whimsicott here. Here we go, Whimsicott dies. So we're going to see what his last Pokemon is. If it's Charizard, we win. Honestly, Thundurus too. No, actually, Thundurus might be a problem. But if it's Charizard, it's guaranteed we win. That looks like Charizard. It is Charizard, okay. So, they've lost. I'm just going to Glacial Lance, because we're still in Trick Room. Taunted Charizard. I mean, I don't know. If it goes with Belly Drum or some stupid shit. But they're probably going to try to Protect here. I don't know if they're going to go for a double Protect or not, but they're going to try to stall out Trick Room if the Charizard has Protect. That's what it's going to do, right? And that's not going to do anything. So, last game, I wasn't really able to show what Calyrex can do, but this is actually a perfect position for us. Because if they don't Protect, they die. And if they decide to stall out Trick Room, they also die. There is no way to win this. Okay, so he's going to stall out Trick Room. That's great. Groudon doesn't Protect. So Groudon's going to die here. You're not living at +1 Glacial Lance, so it's not going to fucking happen. And we're going to be at +2. We guaranteed knock out the Charizard. Okay, this is where it gets kind of cool, right? This is kind of... I think this is probably one of the most awesome things about this team, right? So, Sun's off, and Trick Room is out. Right, so, do I outspeed them in Trick Room? Yes, I do. But the thing is, right, I also outspeed them in Tailwind. So, I am going to shove this lance so far up your ass, you will be a fucking pogo stick with wings. Alright, look at this shit. So, Tailwind comes out, and I fucking obliterate him. Oh. You know, I'm not gonna lie, that is my favorite part about this Calyrex. Like, it is carrying weakness policy, and I don't really have a way to set my own weakness policy like a lot of other players do. But just being able to work inside and outside of Trick Room is fucking crazy. So that was a good game. The next few games weren't all that exciting. We picked up a win against the Darmanitan Dracozolt team, thanks to a big miss from the Darmanitan. The next battle we got a win against the Zacian Yveltal team, which ended with a disconnect from my opponent. This is going to happen a lot in this video. Sometimes it's not intentional, but some people disconnect in order for the game to not give them a loss, which I think is stupid. We picked up a win against the Zacian Kyogre team that surprisingly had a Persian. We were now one battle away from Great Ball 9, the last tier in the Great Ball tier. I think now's a good time to talk about a few changes that I've decided to make. So the reason why I started off with a gimmick is actually not because I wanted to use a gimmick. See, you can use sites like Pikalytics or the battle information on Pokemon Home, but you're not really going to understand what people are using until you're actually playing ranked yourself. And by using a gimmick team, I am able to get easy wins at times, but also scout for what other people are using. And one of the things that I noticed relatively quickly was that there is a lot of Duskmane Necrozmas here. And because of that, I've decided to kind of try to play around it by also contradicting myself a little bit. So the first swap that I have made is I have put Incineroar on my team instead of Landorus. This is a standard Incineroar set, and quite honestly, the only expectation is to see what it does. Because it does offer Intimidate pressure along with Parting Shot pressure along with Fake Out pressure. And I basically just want to see how my opponent responds to an Incineroar being on the field, especially with it also being immune to Prankster. And I also decided to get rid of Oranguru because there's no use for it anymore. And so I decided to add Ludicolo. No, I didn't add Ludicolo. No, sorry. Ludicolo has nothing to do with this. Thing is, I like to just take 20 seconds out of my day to think about how much of an abomination Pokemon created when they created Ludicolo. I just for 20 seconds each and every day, I just think about its stupid fucking face. For a like just 20 seconds. I just think about it, how it looks, and how much I just want to cave its skull in. And the recording just happened. It just hit the right time, man. I just thought about Ludicolo. Yeah, no, I added Moltres. Galarian Moltres. Yeah. Because it learns Foul Play. And I don't know why, I just thought maybe having Foul Play on Moltres would put some pressure onto Duskmane. And another reason for removing Landorus entirely would be because when there's a Duskmane and a Landorus on the field, it's pretty obvious that I am just going to full force blow myself into that Duskmane, and thus making it easier to counter it, because it's going to be targeted. So we're on a win streak, and I'm pretty sure we're one win away from Great Ball 9, which would be pretty good. So we have a Zacian Rayquaza team. Okay, that can be pretty scary, especially with Grimmsnarl and Gastrodon as well. That's really good against my Kyogre. So I'm down to lead Calyrex Whimsicott here, and then have Kyogre and Dusclops in the back. Primarily because Kyogre into Gastrodon would be horrible, and it wouldn't be good against Rotom either. If they lead Zacian, we're gonna have a bad time though. That's not gonna be good for, like, at all. Swear to God, if it's Zacian, we're just not gonna have a good time. Whimsicott Grimmsnarl. That's a very weird lead. I don't really know what they're going for here. Could be a trick. But even then, they don't have enough damage output, so they're probably going to go for a Reflect. So I'm down to just Tailwind Glacial Lance. Because they don't... Well, Grimmsnarl could have Fake Out. I didn't think about that. Okay, Taunt, so no Fake Out, and Taunt isn't really going to do anything because I'm Mental Herb. And yeah, so they're just going to take a Glacial Lance to the face right now. Should do that. Well, it's not going to knock out. Not the Whimsicott at least, because it's probably sashed. It is. Darkest Lariat. Oh, wow. Well, that's not going to kill, and you just activated my weakness policy. So we're at +2 now, and as long as the Grimmsnarl does not use, if it doesn't paralyze us, we should be good here. Oh, actually, I'm gonna taunt the Whimsicott, because that Whimsicott could also go for Tailwind. Which would be really bad right now. And because I'm in Tailwind, I actually outspeed Whimsicott. So I should be good. If he paralyzes us, though, that would be very bad. Screens would also not be good. Okay, so we get the taunt off. I'm assuming he went for Tailwind. He did. Not gonna get that. So I get a double knockout here. Which is gonna put us as +4. Now, if they have Zacian in the back, that could be bad, because they could, we don't outspeed Zacian. I should probably change my Calyrex to max speed, just so that I can outspeed Zacian and Tailwind. Okay, so there's Zacian. And Rayquaza? Rotom! Okay, so they didn't bring the Rayquaza or the Gastrodon. So that's actually very good. If they had Zacian Gastrodon, would not be very good for us. So I'm pretty sure we don't outspeed Zacian here. I'm down to Energy Ball the Rotom, and actually, no. Crunch into the Rotom is better. If I get it off, the Rotom goes down, and Kyogre can destroy Zacian. That's massive. Holy shit. Okay, so he does outspeed, so we lose our Calyrex here. That's fine. It's kind of fine. I mean, it's never good to lose a +4 Calyrex, but... And Rotom goes for Nasty Plot. Okay. So that's not good. So Rotom is probably Dynamaxing here, so I'm going to send out my Dusclops, and I'm going to try to get a Will-O-Wisp onto the Zacian. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, oh wait, he could be stalling out Tailwind as well. If he does, that's perfectly fine. Yeah, so he Dynamaxes Rotom. As long as I get the Willow off on the Zacian, we should be fine. Then again, the Rotom could double up into my Dusclops. I don't see why they would do that, though. Max Guard. Okay, so that's perfect for us. So I may not be able to knock out the Rotom here. And I'm probably losing my Whimsicott. Yeah, because Whimsicott is the biggest threat to the Rotom right now, so he would probably just want to get rid of that. But it also allows me to go for Will-O-Wisp, as long as it hits. Fucking 85% accuracy, piece of shit. Okay, so we hit the Will-O-Wisp. But another thing right now is that we have the Dynamax advantage. I mean, granted, if we catch a Thunder or a Thunderbolt from Rotom, not going to feel very good. But the Rotom right now has no choice but to go for my Kyogre. Right? And because of that, I am just going to Dynamax Max Guard. Because again, we're going to have more Dynamax turns than him anyways, and then go for Trick Room. Best case scenario, they double up into my Kyogre. Because if I knock out the Rotom, he's lost. He's absolutely lost. Because Sashin, even though Sashin is really strong, when it's burned, it doesn't have enough damage output. Like, he can't even deal with my Dusclops right now. So we go for the Max Guard. Behemoth Blade right into my Kyogre. That's best case scenario. Max Lightning into my Kyogre. That's also best case scenario. So we get free Trick Room. And that means we'll be able to knock out Rotom next turn. Yeah, honestly, I think we just win here now. I'm tempted to Max Geyser, but no, Max Lightning is much better. And then I'm also going to Nightshade into the Rotom, because I need to guarantee it. Okay, I'm pretty sure Max Lightning knocks it out no matter what, but I need to be 100% sure that the Rotom goes down, because the Zacian isn't doing anything anyways. It's just sitting there. Alright, so Rotom goes down, and that should be game. I don't see Zacian doing anything here. It's probably just gonna go for a Behemoth Blade, and it's gonna do like what? 20%? Between 20 and 30? Yeah. Barely. Yeah, so all we really need to do now is just Max Geyser, Nightshade, and it's dead. Max Geyser alone should knock it out. And that should be Great Ball 9. Yeah, they canceled. Yeah, they forfeited. So that's I think we played really well, but also we got a really lucky first turn. And we also got lucky because they didn't bring Gastrodon. Gastrodon, if they brought Gastrodon instead of... No, Whimsicott would have one-shot the fucking Gastrodon. So it was pretty good. Pretty good game. I'll be honest, I just didn't put enough time into it. And our journey to Masterball tier stopped at rank 9, 2 ranks away. Looking at our record, I believe it's entirely possible that we could do it with just a few changes. And sadly, that's when I read that the next series will include no restrictions, which is really, really bad for us because it removes the entire team building that we have done so far, and all the progress that we've done are basically erased. Luckily though, I read wrong, and this isn't until next month, which means I've decided to give this another go and focus more and be more determined on actually doing it. When we come back, we're thrown back into Great Ball 7. Now, I've decided to get rid of both Incineroar and Moltres, because again, we need something that can handle Pokemon like Duskmane and potentially Zacian, which is why I decided to reinstate Landorus. Now, this Landorus is a max attack, max speed set, which is, it's basically a prime Dynamax option whenever it is in play. However, Landorus needed support. We needed something bulky that could use Redirection, Helping Hand, and support Pokemon from priority moves, and generally just support the entire team as a whole. Sadly, there is no Pokemon like this. Well, except one. There's only one. This fucking thing. So let's talk about Indeedee. Indeedee learns the move Follow Me, which is allowing it to cause Redirection. It learns Helping Hand to boost moves by 50%, it has decent natural bulk, and its ability Psychic Surge gives immunity to all priority moves as long as the Pokemon is grounded, which doesn't help Landorus because it's a flying type, but it offers great support for Pokemon like Kyogre. And holding the Psychic Seed also allows me to get an instant special defense boost, allowing me to put all my investments into physical defense. But there's more. Indeedee also learns Expanding Force, which is boosted by the terrain it's already set, and stab boosted. But Indeedee is also part normal type, making it immune to normally super effective hits from ghost type Pokemon such as Shadow Rider and Lunala. I also decided to make a new Whimsicott with max speed and special attack, with the egg move Switcheroo, along with holding the item Iron Ball. This is basically used to slow down any opposing Pokemon like crazy. Let's give it a go. Okay, so we're currently one win away from Great Ball 8, and we have a Lunalodon team. I'm kind of thinking Kyogre Dusclops because we're going to win the Weather War, which, if they lead Groudon Charizard, that would be amazing. But then again, Groudon Venu would be pretty... Indeedee is super valuable here. So, honestly, I think I'm going to go Indeedee Landorus. Because Landorus checks a ton of my opponent's team, and being able to set up max Airstream would be super valuable because they don't have a Tailwind setter. But they have Grimmsnarl, and Grimmsnarl actually offers a lot of speed control with Thunder Wave and Scary Face, which would be kind of bad. But again, with Follow Me pressure from Indeedee, I think that would be fine. Hopefully. Okay. Okay, it's Grimmsnarl, Lunala. I struggle to say Grimmsnarl, and I don't know why. They are probably valuing screens pretty heavily here, because Landorus hits like a truck. And I also have instant Dynamax pressure, because that's typically what Landorus does. So, I think my opponent is going for a Reflect here, and then I should probably go for a Follow Me Sword Stance. And the reason why I want to Follow Me here is not just to take pressure off of Landorus, but I don't want my Landorus to catch a Meteor Beam from that Lunala. Because it's probably Reflect Meteor Beam, which Indeedee should take okay. I haven't really done damage calcs against Lunala. Could go for Trick Room here. Okay, so there's the Reflect. Yeah, Trick Room would really fuck me up. So, please don't do that. And it is Meteor Beam. Okay, so it's probably a Power Herb Meteor Beam, which means that he's going to get a +1 special attack, and he's going to get it off immediately. But I'm way more comfortable with it going into my Indeedee than my Landorus. And we take that way better than I thought we would. Holy shit. Holy. I kind of want to max Quake here. But the speed could be valuable later on. I'm going to Helping Hand to do as much damage as possible. But no. I kind of want to max Quake to get that special defense to make up for Lunala's special attack. But I think later on the Airstream is going to be better. I should have probably Followed Me because of Shadow Shield, and Grimmsnarl can do shenanigans against my Landorus. But this should be a pretty heavy hit, though. Protect. Okay, that's a great turn for them. That's an amazing turn for them. Holy shit. I just got destroyed. I just got fucking mollywopped. So, even with the speed boost, we are going to be at -1 speed. And considering he didn't go for Trick Room, and he has Groudon, I think... I mean, honestly, his team in general, I think he has speed investments on Lunala. So I'm going to Follow Me in case there's another Scary Face. Oh wait, you don't... Actually, The best attack that the Lunala can go for is Moongeist Beam. That's the highest damaging move it has right now. So if he does that now, okay, so that's not going to affect Indeedee because of Psychic Terrain. He does go for Moongeist Beam, and I am a normal type, so that doesn't do shit. So we kind of bounce back there. Lunala's fucking dead. No, you're not living that. Because I was kind of thinking about using Helping Hand. But again, I wouldn't need Helping Hand to knock it out, and even then, like, okay, so what moves does Lunala have? It's got Protect, Meteor Beam, Moongeist Beam. It might have Photon Geyser, but that would be that wouldn't work. I mean, it could. Probably Trick Room. And Venusaur comes in, and it's not Sun boosted, so I'm guessing Groudon is coming in on the switch in here. Which would be bad. So I'm going to double up into the Venu with Expanding Force, which should actually do a fair bit. Because it is in Psychic Terrain, and Stab, and Painful. So let's hope he doesn't Dynamax the damn thing. No, even worse, he fucking Sleep Powders. I hate this game sometimes. But we do get Expanding Force off. That does insane fucking damage. Okay, so we activate the weakness policy, but that's a fair trade for me. I really do not care, because one more Expanding Force, even if he Dynamaxes, I'm pretty sure we take it out. So I'm just gonna Expanding Force again, because with my Lando being asleep, it's not gonna do anything. Like, the only thing I could do with it is switch it out for Dusclops so that I can get an Intimidate off on the Groudon. But, eh. And there's a Sludge Bomb. I think we live that. Barely. Yeah, we... Help! Help! Okay. So Venu goes down. Like, Indeedee is Indeedee doing the damn thing. Holy shit. Flinch. 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 Oh, I woke up too. Flinch. He's not gonna flinch. It will be hilarious. It will be hilarious. Stone Edge. Ouch. I thought. I mean, we're sitting pretty comfortably here, because they cannot reset the sun once Kyogre is out. Unless they Dynamax and go for Max Flare. So... I'm just gonna Helping Hand Earthquake, I think. Because it gives me a clean switch out, too. Okay, Protect from Groudon. That's fine. Why the fuck did I click Follow Me? Wait, why would I do that? Oh, wait, actually? No, actually, that wasn't bad. I mean, it doesn't really matter. Because he can just go for it next turn. Because I'm not gonna... Yeah, I'm not gonna knock it out. But that's huge damage. So, what's crazy now is... Even though they still have Dynamax, they don't have a Pokemon that is, like, healthy enough to stick around in Dynamax. Like, the only option they have is Groudon. Which is less than 50%. So I'm saving Kyogre, because I know Kyogre wins in the endgame. Yeah. I'm just gonna Nightshade, Grimmsnarl. And Rock Slide. Double damage. So he's probably just going for a Scary Face here. I mean, if he's gonna Dynamax, he's gonna have to do it now. But even if he does, I don't see a world where that's really gonna help. I mean, it's gonna help, but it's not gonna win him the game. Unless he managed to set up like 70 Max Quakes. So here's probably a Scary Face. Is that into my Dusclops? Why are you slowing down my Dusclops? Wait, why did you... Oh wait, were they predicting an ally switch? Because that's entirely possible. Yeah! If that's into Dusclops. Because there's no reason you would scary face a Dusclops. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they were expecting an ally switch. I don't have ally switch. Okay, so I don't think I even need to go for Trick Room now. I can just Will-O-Wisp and fly. Because it's clear that he needs to take out my Landorus. Trick Room is also... no. Yeah, because if I go for Fly... because he's definitely going to target my... Landorus and... oh. Okay. I guess. I mean, it's in situations like these where you can just tell, you know? Like, I just know that you did absolutely not get hit by a hurricane right this second, and your internet is still fine. Right? Fuck your calcium. In all honesty, being back in Great Ball was way more challenging now than ever before. Now, the reason why it was so difficult is because I was playing the game on the same day as the rank split begun. Meaning that the majority of players I was facing were already Masterball tier players to begin with. However, it was obvious to me that certain parts of my team was working really well. Indeedee was doing an amazing job, and Trick Room Kyogre had multiple games where it just shined. For example, in this endgame where I was able to skill swap and reset the rain to knock out the Groudon for the win. But the problem is, I was going back and forth way too much. My team was becoming more and more situational. And it was obvious that my team was missing something. But before we get into that, please enjoy some of the funny fucking shit that happened from my Great Ball demise. You have no idea. There was like fucking 30 games of just madness. Okay, so we should outspeed a Torkoal now, and it should be an easy win. Are you fucking kidding me? Fucking again. That's the third fucking time. So Instant is probably coming out, but Max Rockfall into the Charizard is probably still going to do more than if I just throw away my Dynamax. You're joking. You're fucking Bro, if this one-shots the Charizard, I swear to God. God doesn't fucking exist! Sleep. Yup. Sleep. Yup. Sleep again! No, I just need to get this off my fucking cock. I swear to 1,000 years of dick-sucking fucking fuck. I'm not mad at them for using sleep powder. I'm not mad when people use Among Us. I am not mad whenever I get put to sleep, right? I am mad that it's in the fucking game to begin with. You are telling me that my mythical fucking orca, capable of drowning the entire planet, is going to be put to sleep. No, not sleep. Medically induced fucking coma from a fucking horse tranquilizer contracted from the mummified cock of an ancient holy mummified Buddha in the fucking Himalayas from a tiny fucking butterfly. And then after that, you're telling me that you're gonna walk up to my mythical fucking beast, pimp slap it like your name is my fucking dad, and then keep slapping it for another 3 to 4 fucking turns. Bullshit! You can call me salty all you fucking want. I don't give a fuck. I'm not mad at them for fucking using it because it's busted. Why the hell wouldn't you fucking use it? Like, I don't like getting fucked in the ass, but at least I'm fucking getting laid, right? I may not like the process, but I'm getting somewhere! So, there's a few changes here. I've sadly changed up my Kyogre to a max speed and max special attack set, with Orange Impulse instead of Thunder. Because as much as I love Dusclops, I have to let it go. And instead, I brought in something kind of unique. Tapu Koko. Normally, Tapu Koko is an attacker, with either Assault Vest or Focus Sash. But mine has the Electric Seed. I've built this Tapu Koko as a bulky screen setter. And yes, Grimmsnarl also fits. However, Tapu Koko gives me access to Electric Surge, which causes me to not fall asleep, again. But it also has access to Nature's Madness, which will always do 50% of the target's health unless they are Dynamax, where I think it does 25%, but it's still guaranteed damage, unless I miss. I mean, it is a Kemolinga video, so I probably do. And even though this change helped, I was able to pick up a lot of wins, and a lot of the time thanks to Tapu Koko. But I needed more. I needed something fast. Something that was ready to go from the start with no setup. Even though our Ice Rider has had some incredible moments, it's just not that valuable to the team anymore. Like I said before, it is very situational, and when it's situational, it becomes very hard to use. And because of this, I have swapped my Calyrex Ice Rider for Calyrex Shadow Rider. Even though I didn't really want to use it. It's good. Fuck. And with this new team, we managed to pick up a win streak, and found ourselves one win away from Great Ball 9. Now, the last opponent for us to reach Great Ball 9 was none other than Ludicolo. Okay, I'm actually not making a Ludicolo joke right now. That is dead ass. And I want you to know, all of this, like the shit you saw before, that was pre-recorded. Okay, so I cannot make this shit up, but yes, it's Ludicolo. Enjoy. Right, one away from fucking Ultra Ball. I was one away earlier, but I got fucked. Oh my god, it's fucking Ludicolo. I mean, this team is really cool, actually. I don't really know what they're doing here, but I'm down to just Indeedee Kyogre. Yeah, I mean, what? I'm just gonna bring Coco and Calyrex, because I don't really know. If they bring Palossand, that would be a great switch-in for my Kyogre, if I decide to go for Max Geyser. A Selgor as well, that's fucking sick. Johan. Alright, so it is Snorlax Toxapex. Wait, no, wait, back the fuck up! I've used Toxapex. This thing gets Wide Guard. I know Toxapex gets Wide Guard. This could be Wide Guard fucking Belly Drum. Like, I'm onto this shit. Because what else is that Toxapex gonna do? Because I don't think he's doing shit. I'm gonna Helping Hand Max Geyser to Snorlax. Because, I mean, yes, he could switch in Palossand here, but that would actually be really bad if he did, but then again, he probably doesn't, because if I go for Water Spout, he wins. Potentially. Show me the Wide Guard. Please be Wide Guard, because I'm gonna look like an idiot if it's not. It is Wide Guard! Fuck you! Okay, so no, this Snorlax is dead. No way! Fuck you. Yeah, that's dead. Okay. Oh my god. Okay, and there comes Ludicolo, the fucking abomination. I hate the little dance he does too, looking all happy and shit. I'm not even gonna target it, to be honest, because I mean, he could Dynamax and like max Overgrowth me to get rid of terrain and severely hurt my Kyogre. But no, I think, yeah, he does Dynamax. Okay, so Helping Hand Max Lightning will probably knock out the Toxapex. I mean, never say never. This thing is fat. It's fat as fuck. And it pretty much always carries Baneful Bunker, which would suck. But I think we'll live a max Overgrowth from Ludicolo regardless. Okay, it's Max Geyser, so that's into Indeedee. We take one. Yeah, we take one. And there's the Max Lightning, which should pick up the KO. It does. Perfect. That's that's perfect. Because he's going to need at least 2 Dynamax turns to take out my Kyogre, I think. And then Calyrex and Coco just wins the end game, potentially. And the last one is Meowstic, so they didn't even bring the Palossand. I mean, I could just Helping Hand again and just knock out the Meowstic. Because even if it's okay, he forfeits. Okay, that's Great Ball. That's Ultra Ball. Yeah, we made it to Ultra Ball. That's insane. I mean, I knew, right? I knew from day one that running Toxapex in 2017 was going to lead to something. And here we are. Because, like, I would have probably Water Spouted if I didn't remember that. In Ultra Ball, I struggled. Though my team was really good, it wasn't meta good. And the jump from Great Ball tier to Ultra Ball tier was massive, and I literally saw the whole game change in my face. I tried messing around with Pokemon like Seismitoad, but to no luck. Obviously. The first thing that had to go was Tapu Koko. It did amazing work, but it matched up very poorly against a lot of strong Pokemon. And so, it just wasn't a fit anymore. But I also had an open spot after I messed around with Seismitoad when I removed Landorus. And so I had 2 open spots on my team, and the first one I decided to add was Zapdos. Yes, another special attacker. Being able to use Max Airstream is huge because it boosts my Kyogre's speed, and with Heat Wave for coverage and Eerie Impulse to slow down opposing special attackers, along with a great hidden ability in Static which allows me to paralyze physical attackers, it's just a great addition. And the last Pokemon I added was something that could not only hit hard physically, but had decent bulk, priority stab move, and an ability to set terrain. Rillaboom. Rillaboom is crazy strong. With priority Grassy Glide in grassy terrain, which is already set up by its ability, it could help me out a ton because it also gives me fake out pressure. And, well, it's a fucking monkey. Or something. It's cool. The only problem was getting these Pokemon. Zapdos was fair enough. I got a hidden ability one from Pokemon Home, where I get most of my Pokemon. And it was even from a Game Boy, so that's cool. I didn't have a TR for Hurricane, and I had to defeat a Pelipper in order to get it. And I built it to be max speed and max special attack. And again, it's a great Dynamax option. Rillaboom was a pain. Fucking pure, fucking so much aggravated fucking piece of shit fucking pain. I hate it. It made me dislike the monkey. So, to start things off, Fake Out is an important move. However, that's also an egg move. And none of my Rillabooms had Fake Out. And if you don't know how breeding works, I'll try to make it simple. Unlike abilities, which can be passed down from both parents, egg moves cannot. In order to get an egg move, you need a female Grookey, because they are passed down exclusively from the male line. Now, I didn't have a female Grookey, and I had to spend 3 hours on Pokemon Home in order to get one from the GTS, because for some reason, there were no female Grookeys with Grassy Surge. When I finally got my female Grookey, after about 120 eggs, I ended up with a Grookey with both Grassy Surge, Fake Out, and perfect stats, to which I fuck up immediately. Honestly, I'll just roll the fucking footage. Wait, did I just level up the wrong Grookey? I did! I fucking did! Oh my fucking god. I hate myself! So why am I using 40 rare candies on my Rillaboom? The answer is stupid, but simple. My Rillaboom has to be level 100 in order for me to bottle cap it to fix the stats. In order to get Grassy Glide from the Move Tutor, I spent some time in the Max Dens, and I bought some Armorite ore. You thought I had it all covered now, didn't you? Didn't you? No, I forgot about something. Yes, I did. I needed to teach my Rillaboom high horsepower. But again, I did not have a TR for it. High horsepower is a rare drop from ground-type Dynamax battles. And I shit you not, I had to do 9 of them before it even dropped. But hey, I got Monkey. And with this, I believe we can go all the way. I believe this is the team, and I believe it is strong enough. And, famous last words. Okay, so we have a Zacian Kyogre team with Celesteela, which kind of fucking terrifies me. I'm not gonna lie, Grimmsnarl also fucking terrifies me, because that thing really fucks me up. I'm not too scared of him lowering my special defense here, though. as much as usual. But, Indeedee... Calyrex? I mean, it's a decent lead, and I'm bringing Zapdos, obviously. I love my little bird. And Kyogre. So... Again, Celesteela is one of those Pokemon that I just... Like, I am genuinely terrified of it. Because that thing can fuck you up. When you least expect it to. Like, it just looks like a giant tank, but it hits hard as hell. And that is... Sashi and Alecki. Okay, so... The problem here is the Alecki is going to go first, and it's going to get off an Electro Web. Which is going to make Sashi outspeed my Calyrex. The good thing is, they don't really have a way to set screens, since they didn't lead Grimmsnarl. I mean, they could use Alecki for it, but why would you have why would you have screens on Alecki when you have a Grimmsnarl? The other problem is that Sashin also one-shots my Indeedee, but that's fine, because Alecki's gonna go first regardless here, so I'm gonna follow me, because I highly doubt that Alecki can knock me out. So I'm guaranteed to at least get one Astral Barrage off. The Sashin protects. I mean, it kind of makes sense. I mean, you would have outsped anyways. But then again, now you don't have to catch an Astral Barrage. So, bleh. Okay, so that kind of sucks. It's going to lower our speed, and that does pretty hefty damage to my Calyrex. I don't like that. I mean, this probably kills Alecki unless it's sashed, which it normally is. I didn't really see anything else that could carry sash on this team, and yes, it is sash. So, Sashin outspeeds now, I'm pretty sure. But my Indeedee is relatively healthy, and I think he can live a hit from the Alecki. So I'm just gonna follow me and do the same thing again. Because if anything, we could pick up a knockout on the Alecki. I'm probably losing my Indeedee here. Protect on the Alecki. Okay. That's kind of good by them, actually, because it guarantees that I don't get the Grim Knight boost. And that's a beep. Okay, Indeedee's dead. Indeedee's fucked. You ain't living that. It's the only downside to Indeedee, is the fact that fucking Sashin shits on it. But again, I get an Astral Barrage off on the Sashin, which is going to do decent damage. I'm hoping. Unless it's bulky Sashin. I mean, that could be worth it, actually. That damage might be worth it. Eerie Impulse here would be good, but the thing is, he outspeeds anyways, so... Yeah, this seems like a stupid switch-in by me. I know. Because that Alecki is down to fuck me up. So I kind of want to max here. But I feel like protecting my Kyogre is so obvious that I'm gonna protect my Calyrex instead and go for an Origin Pulse. I'm going for an Origin Pulse because if the Alecki decides to hit me and I survive, I at least get some damage off. Okay, so I completely misread that play. Hopefully we barely fuck. If he had a Magnet on, I'd be dead. Alright, and he does... Okay, so I do get an Origin Pulse off. Hopefully it fucking connects. I missed something. Sashin. Is it Sashin? Is it Sashin? Yeah, it's Sashin. Okay, so I kill Alecki. I miscalculated that very much. I mean, I'm gonna be honest. I think we're fucked. I think we're fucked. Yeah, there's... Okay, so they have their Kyogre out. I might outspeed it. Which is the only positive aspect here. But again, the Sashin outspeeds me, so... Okay, Protect on Sashin. That's actually fantastic as long as we outspeed. We do. Okay, that's amazing. We're probably losing Kyogre here. But again, we're chipping away. I think this is the earliest I've ever lost my Kyogre. Yeah, Kyogre's dead. But this isn't going to do too much, is it? Yeah, it doesn't do too much to Calyrex, so that's good. Okay, so the good thing is, we should outspeed the Kyogre. And we should live one hit from Zacian. Which means that I can set up an Airstream now, which will make Calyrex faster than everything else. And the thing is, I kinda... No, I have to. I have to hit the Kyogre because I need to knock it out. Hopefully, Airstream doesn't KO. No. I'm not gonna lie. Mudshot was tempting there. So the reason why I'm not protecting here is because I need Calyrex specifically to knock out this fucking Kyogre and pray to God that the Zacian hits my Zapdos. I mean, we look pretty fucked right now because they haven't even used their Dynamax yet. But it's doable. It's possible, theoretically. Okay, that's on. I think that's Zapdos. We should live. We should live. I have damage calc this. As long as he doesn't crit, we live. That's fucking barely. Okay, so we get an Airstream off now, which is going to make Calyrex the fastest thing on the field. Which means that regardless of how much this does to the Zacian, we should knock it out next turn. And then his last Pokemon is going to have to deal with... it's going to have to deal with 2 Pokemon. Wait. Oh, that's a crit. Okay, yeah, that's a crit. That has to be a crit. I mean, did the crit matter? No. I don't think the crit mattered. Because I think we played that perfectly. I don't think the crit mattered. I mean, now we should win regardless, because we have a +2 Calyrex and a +1 speed Zapdos. And there's nothing on his team that can handle that. There's nothing. Right. I mean, okay. I mean, if it's a Rage Quit, that is really stupid, because that crit means absolutely nothing. Like, I'm gonna break this down to you analyst style, okay? So, with the Max Airstream, I outspeed Zacian with both of my Mons the next turn. And with the +1 that I get from knocking out Kyogre, that Zacian won't live the next hit regardless. And what are you going to send out that is going to live the next hit? Celesteela? Like, you mean to tell me that Celesteela is going to catch a +2 or a +1 stab Astral Barrage and a Max Lightning from Zapdos? It just doesn't win that endgame. So, we are currently 2 wins away from Masterball tier, if I don't royally fuck it up, and we finally found a trainer. That's been hard. And we have a Groudon Zacian team, and this is kind of a meh matchup because of Gastrodon, but I'm gonna lead... I'm actually down to not bring Calyrex here. I'm gonna lead Zapdos and Rillaboom. So the reason why I want Rillaboom is because it is faster than Incin, and Incin is... Oh, fuck. Wires. Incin is a really popular lead, and because I am faster than him, I am basically free to fake out whatever I want. And by also leading Zapdos, I have access to some form of speed control, while at the same time, if he's going to sit there and Parting Shot, he's going to have to pivot in and out every single time, which he could do, but that's going to be... he's going to be tired, you know? Could also go for Screens here. Screens would be kind of bad. Why do I always get this? I'm just going to cut to the... Oh, okay, they're ready. Alright. The lead is really going to matter here. And it is... Zacian Incin. Okay, so they do lead Incin. That's kind of good. Because we are basically free to fake out the Zacian here. And I'm thinking about Dynamaxing my Zapdos, which means that he could go for a Flare Blitz or a Parting Shot. But regardless, the Zacian is not moving and I'm hitting it. And Intimidate doesn't do anything for Zapdos. You know what I could do here? I mean, it's not in the sun, but this could do some serious damage if I fake out and double up into the Zacian. If it protects, it's gonna kind of suck. Because regardless, I will get Sun Up, which again helps his team, but you know, killing off Zacian is always a plus. I don't think it will KO though. It definitely won't because, well, it's not in the sun and it's not stab, but it should do some pretty decent damage at least. Best case scenario, they try to fake out my Rillaboom. Big Bird. My fucking... Hold on. There we go. Okay, so we fake out the Zacian. Nice. And they do fake out, and they do it into Rillaboom, which is kind of what I wanted. I'm kind of... I haven't done damage calcs on Max Flare, but that... Okay. Okay. Is that a crit? No, it's not. That was just pure fucking power. Grassy terrain do make it so that it's gonna survive though, with a Grassy Glide. But I mean, even if he protects, right? It is a guaranteed speed boost, which is nice, because I'm probably catching a Parting Shot here. I don't really want to catch a Parting Shot, but the thing is, right? Even if I do, he's gonna have to keep pivoting in order to do that. Oh, I probably should have high horsepowered the... Yeah, okay. In case of the protect. Because that's why I maxed Airstream, because I just wanted the guaranteed speed boost. So, yeah, I should have high horsepowered the Incin. So that's not going to do shit. And then... Okay, so he goes for Parting Shot. I mean, I'm kind of okay with it. And the reason why is because I'm only at -1. I mean, that is pretty bad. But if I had a... Let's say I Dynamax my Rillaboom, right? That would be awful if he caught a Parting Shot, because he's also catching the Intimidate drop. So I would have been at -2. And Charizard comes in, and I've already set the sun for him. So I'm down to max Airstream and then switch out Kyogre, because Kyogre is going to catch the speed boost, and I'm going to reset the weather so the Charizard is not going to do that much. Plus, you know, okay, they switch out Zacian. That's probably Groudon. No, it's Incin. Wait, why would it be Groudon? Okay, so they do get fake out pressure here. But again, I don't give a fuck. So we are also about to lose our Dynamax. Which means that they could honestly, they could max guard just to play it safe. Which would be a good turn for them. And me, actually. Like, we both get a good turn. Because, first of all, I'm not taking any damage, and I'm able to reset the weather. And I also have a speed boost. Okay, so they do max guard. That's great. So, So here's the thing, right? My Kyogre does not get the speed boost here, but my Zapdos outspeeds the Charizard. So I can Eerie Impulse the Charizard, which is going to severely weaken it, and protect. And the reason why I want to protect is because Incin is probably going to fake out the Kyogre, because my Zapdos is already at -1. And he doesn't want to catch a Water Spout in the face. Okay, so there's the Eerie Impulse. That's really all I need this turn. It's an Airstream. Okay, so if that's into Kyogre, that's great. And it is. What the fuck are you doing? My cat just flew out the window. What the fuck? So, I'm down to just Thunderbolt. Even though I'm at -1, it's still going to do some damage. And on top of that, I don't really need the Zapdos anymore. Okay, so that's probably Groudon to reset the sun. And that's fine. That's actually fine. I think it's a speed tie between Zapdos and the Charizard now, though, isn't it? How many Airstreams did I get up? 1 or 2? Okay, it is. Okay, well then. -2, my fucking ass! Holy shit. Does the Water Spout KO, though? I think so. Okay, it does. So Zapdos goes down. And if I'm my opponent now, I'm probably sending Incin back out, because then you can try to fake out Precipice Blades. So I'm gonna go into Rillaboom, and we're gonna fake out the fake out. Dun, 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 dun. I don't know what it is today, but it's just going slower. Everything is slower. What the fuck is... I don't... Okay, it is Incin. It's so confusing. Like, you could just set the names to default based on what language your game is in, but no. But for people to read nicknames, that's not gonna go. The only thing that sucks is that I'm getting constant attack drops on my Rillaboom. I would rather not get that. So I'm going to fake out this Incin, and then Water Spout. The reason why I'm not Origin Pulsing, I could also reset the weather, but I don't think I need to. Because if I just knock out one of these Pokemon, there's no way for him to reset the weather. So, and also, I am going to outspeed the Groudon. I refuse to believe that this is a max speed Groudon. Okay, Incin goes out. Oh, wait, is that Zacian? Because if that's Zacian, you just killed your own Zacian, dude. Okay, you did. Even in the sun, there's no way you're living that. There's no way. Especially after the fake out. A crit is... Of course it's a fucking crit. And there's Water Spout, and... yeah. It probably looks kind of stupid that I'm not resetting the weather, but the reason why is because he could... with Incineroar, it's way easier for him to pivot. Oh, wow, that's gonna kill. That's a dead Rillaboom. So that means I can't reset the weather either. But looking at how weak the Groudon is, it's fine. Kind of fine. Because he has no way of slowing me down. No, wait, I have Indeedee. Okay, so this is why I love Indeedee, right? So instantly right now you're probably thinking that the Incin is just going to fake out my Kyogre, but he can't. Because of Psychic Surge. So it removes all priority moves on grounded Pokemon, so neither of my Pokemon can be fake outed. It's just gonna fail. But yeah, I didn't reset the weather because they have Instant. And it would just be a pain in my ass. And I think I just purely power through it. I am going to double protect here because I want to see who they're targeting. I am going to take a little bit of damage from the fucking wildfire, but yeah, because it's probably parting shot Precipice Blades. All right, okay, so it is Precipice Blades, and then Darkest Lariat. Okay, that's fine. Oh, that's really fine. Okay, oh yeah, that's perfect. So, what I can do now is I can Helping Hand Water Spout, because I'm going to outspeed both of them, and that's going to KO the Groudon. And because that KOs the Groudon, Instinct doesn't have any spread moves. And that means I can Follow Me on Indeedee and start chucking out Origin Pulses. Because I'm fairly sure we live a Darkest Lariat from Instant. Both of them should. Yeah. And that was also the last turn of Wildfire. I'm pretty sure. So I will have at least 2 guaranteed shots at hitting Origin Pulse because it's only 85%. No, wait. I am mashing the buttons too fast. I am mashing too fast. We need to follow me. Because if we Helping Hand and we miss Origin Pulse, my Kyogre's going down. And if my Kyogre's going... Okay, they forfeit. Yeah, if I lost my Kyogre there, it's game over. That means we're one win away from fucking Master Ball, and that's already happened twice. I'm gonna fuck it up again. Alright, here we are. Fucking 1 win away from Master Ball, and I'm gonna get fucking body bagged. You know, I swear to God, I'm gonna get fucking swept by a milk tank, and then I'm gonna have to go through fucking 3 more hours of footage. So, yippee to me. Alright. There's a fucking Zoroark. Oh no. Okay, Yveltal Calyrex team. No, the Zoroark throws me off. Zapdos Deedee? I actually don't know how to respond to this team. And yeah, I need to bring Kyogre and Calyrex, I think, because I need some form of speed control. So, one thing we have to do this match is stay the fuck away from Psychic moves. Because Zoroark can punish our fragile ass, and I don't want to mess with it. Grimmsnarl Alecki, okay. This sounds semi-dumb, but I want to Heat Wave Follow Me. And the reason why is because I get to hit both, potentially, and I could also break a potential Sash on the Alecki. And, I mean, Light Screen is probably coming up, and I cannot stop the Light Screen from coming up, so there's no point in trying to stop it. I don't think this is going to do so much, though. I could have also Eerie Impulsed. That wouldn't have been bad. Oh, but the oh, fucking cunt. Okay, so there's the Light Screen. And yeah, Electro Web. So the Follow Me was useless. But the Grimmsnarl setting up... Oh, that did a ton to my Zapdos. Damn. But the Grimmsnarl setting up Light Screen is kind of decent for us, because that means it's probably Light Clay. And not something like Lagging Tail or Iron Ball. Regardless, he wouldn't be able to do it because of the Psychic terrain, so... I mean, the Heat Wave also did a lot. Okay, so I'll go for Eerie Impulse and then try to knock it out with Indeedee. Like he could also pivot here, which would be bad. And the Expanding Force is not gonna affect the Grimmsnarl. And for Electro Web again. I mean, that's actually, like, I can see why they're doing that. Because you're hitting both targets. Spirit Break. Oh god, is that into my Zapdos? Yeah. Okay, so we lose Zapdos. Fuck. God damn it. Okay, that paralyze is actually huge. It doesn't do much against Prankster, but just in general, it's nice to have. Okay, it actually didn't one-shot. Okay, so I'm sending Calyrex out because I can protect Expanding Force, which is probably going to knock out the Alecki. And that gets me some sort of speed control, because this thing is just going to keep going for fucking Electro Webs. I think this is the right play. What? Okay, I don't know why the game just lagged there for a solid second. Thunder Wave, that doesn't work. Sorry, dude. It's actually really good information to know that that Grimmsnarl has Thunder Wave. But I'm kind of fine with leaving the Grimmsnarl because it's not doing too much in Psychic Terrain. And if it sets up Reflect, that's not going to do anything because I don't have any physical attackers on the team right now. And that's Calyrex. Okay. So this also seems pretty dumb, right? But they have 3 Pokemon that can run Focus Sash, and I don't think this is one of them. And so I also want a Helping Hand because they have the Light Screen. And we're Focus Sash, so we're getting it off. But I don't know if it will kill. No, it's quad effective with Helping Hand. Fuck yeah, it's gonna fucking kill. Unless it's Focus Sash. If it is Focus Sash, fuck. Alright, let's see it. I'm probably losing my Calyrex regardless here, though. But oh, it does kill. Okay. So if I lose my Calyrex here, that's actually I'm fine with that trade. And we also get the Grim Nibos. Probably doesn't matter. Oh, it's paralyzed. Oh god, I was waiting for the Spirit Break. Okay, so that paralysis mattered. That's massive. Zapdos out here saving games. And Yveltal comes in. Okay, so I mean, this isn't gonna do shit. Astro Barrage is not very effective, but I am at +1, and this is his last 2 Pokemon, right? If I can just get damage off, then Kyogre can clean up. So I'm gonna follow me Astro Barrage. I'm still in Psychic Terrain, you can't do that. I see the game plan though. That's kind of why I wanted to run Indeedee. Okay, it doesn't actually it does decent. Heat Wave. I was expecting Snarl, but Heat Wave's cool. Like this is part of why I wanted to use Indeedee, because Psychic Terrain just fucks people up. So they're probably gonna max here. So what I have to do is follow me, Max Geyser, the Yveltal. Because the Grimmsnarl isn't doing shit to Kyogre. And it's gonna be in the rain as well. But if it's Assault Vest, no, I don't think it lives. I don't. Oh wait. Wait, what the fuck did I just do? Oh my god, oh no, I did, didn't I? I did the thing. I didn't do the thing. I forgot to do the thing. I fucked it. I didn't do the thing. I fucked myself. Oh, I just eased my asshole down on a fucking squash. Oh. Okay, so it's not gonna go into Kyogre. That's the only that's the only positive aspect of this, is the fact that this, whatever it is, it's not gonna go into Kyogre. Oh wow. I mean that doesn't matter, but okay, so I lose Indeedee, which is fine. God fucking damn it. Because I knock out the Grimmsnarl earlier. Wait, I actually might do yeah, I do decent damage to the Yveltal, so here's the question. Do we live a max darkness from a Dark Aura Yveltal with a special defense drop? Yes. Yes, just believe. I'm terrified. This... If I lose Master Ball to some stupid shit, like watch him crit me right now. Watch him crit me and I fucking die. I mean, also I don't. Wait, yeah, he outspeeds. He literally just outsped me. So, all right, here we go. Help! Oh, we tank it. We tank it. Kill it! Kill the bacon bird. Go! Mother bitch! If that doesn't knock out, then this game's bullshit. Okay. I mean, that's Master Ball, isn't it? Because if I had to sit here for another 5 fucking hours, I'm gonna be pissed. I mean, time isn't really an issue because it's like the fucking 8th of August today, so it's... I have like another fucking 20 days. No, this is a 3-win streak. There's no way. There's no fucking way. This is not Master Ball. Also, if you can hear the cat snoring, I am sorry. But he... I don't know, he fell asleep right next to where I'm recording. But whatever. Come on. They're gonna fuck me. Okay, we got it. Fuck you. Alright. I did the thing. I win game. Yes. I didn't really have an outro for this. I'm probably gonna make one. But yeah, Master Ball. So there we have it. I reached Master Ball tier with a good record on the first split and a not so good record on the second split. So the question is, was it difficult? Yes. But the reason why it was difficult was entirely my fault. Looking back at it, if I would have simply decided to fully commit to a Trick Room team, I think we would have been way better off. But anyways, thank you for watching the video, and this one took way more time than any other video, so I appreciate it, and more showdown stuff very soon.